So, what the heck am I doing here? Well, I have been making a game for a couple years now, and I thought it would be a good idea if I started actually using the gaming channel that I made to just share videos about it, to actually start making videos about it. So, for our first video, I thought I would just kind of play around. I'm not going to do anything specific. We'll do a little bit of coding maybe. Just want to show off a bit, really, what I've been working on. And I thought I'd throw some Remi Moore on in the background because it's all royalty free. And I'll be using a lot of his music in the actual game. So it's always nice to just listen to him. And I like him, and I like his music. So if you've never seen inside of an engine before, this is Unreal Engine 4 in particular. Currently, right now, it doesn't have the lighting on. You can turn the lighting on and off. Lets you see better. You'd be surprised how much you need the lighting on sometimes, just because the shadows add like a sense of depth when you're like placing objects and stuff like that. But yeah, lately, the big thing I've been working on is I changed my player character to a new type of movement component, they call it. And so I had to completely rebuild my character, and it's pretty much broken a lot of the things in my game. But it'd be pretty worth it, because now I can do cool stuff like this. Wow. Can control the gravity. Oh shit. It's still a little on sketch. Let's see, keeps flipping. There we go. Now it's working. You get kind of a little bit flippy. Still needs a little bit of work. That's the whole thing. Oh, here. But yeah, like you can see these little things, they basically control gravity. Let's see how much further I can get. Here, check it out. Without the super gravity ball, right? Yeah. Jump. See, not nearly as far. I know, this is like a strange thing to be showing off, but I told you, just weird relaxing stuff today. Right? I got some ideas I want to do with this, but I don't want to give away too much of what I'm actually working on with it. But you can see it. It's like, now we're stuck to the wall, right? I also spent a lot of time actually finally making my animation not so broken, which is always good. Let's see, and actually, originally I was just gonna kind of tack on a message, be like, hey, the third person's kind of janky, so don't yell at me for it. But I don't know, it's okay now. Like, it's still not the greatest ever, but it's a lot better than a lot of games I've seen, so I'm pretty happy with it. Yeah, like I said, I just rebuilt this character, so he's still kind of jank. He needs a little bit more fine-tuning. And yeah, so the other reason I did this was because normally you can't like do stuff like this in normal Unreal. And now I got like, basically if you ever played that Mario Galaxies game, I guess that would be a good way of giving a like pretty good comparison. But you can see we're upside down to the play space we were just at. Oh shit. There won't be too much stuff on these types of worlds, but obviously. But well, because it's gonna be sort of a two-player game as well. But there will be times when you want to be taking control of this guy. It's the keeper. Our game's called Mysterious Keeper, and this is the guy that's keepering you here, keeping you entertained. And later on in the game, you'll be able to control him. But if you're playing two-player, it'll only be two-player split screen. I don't really want to do a network play because a lot of this stuff isn't going to work in network play as well. But then you can be this ball guy, and he basically can control a lot of the stuff in the world, right? If I can remember how to play him. You can do cool stuff like go invisible so the player can't see him. Jeez. I just programmed a bunch of like new features and I can't remember how to use them. Maybe it's this. Like, it's gonna have some issues with that. Because there's no pathfinding up here. Alright, I will have to. Oops. Yeah, there we go. It's been a while since I've played this guy. But yeah, summon stuff for the player to have issues with. And that'll be the kind of the neat thing about the keepers. You'll be able to either help the player or hinder the player when you're playing as the other person, which I think will add kind of just a neatness to it overall. Alright, so let's take a look at how I program that again. I put it towards a button and I don't remember what the button is. Super profesh. Edit the keeper. Bum, 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 bum. So for your people who don't know, this is kind of what a character looks like. He needs to be horribly rebuilt at this point. And I will maybe do that tomorrow. But for today, I still just want to find that thing I'm doing. Yeah, like, see, this is one of the things I want to get rid of tomorrow, is I want to change all this into an animation blueprint, just because I know how to do that now. There's a lot of things I did when I first made this character that just aren't smart, is the best way to put it. See, this is why you should always comment your code, because now I don't know where I did the thing. Okay, I figured out why I was dumb. Like any good programmer, I was forgetting to actually call the function. See, what happens is I'll push H, and then it'll toggle this visibility state on the HUD. But then it also activates this trigger, which allows this to happen. All these extra things. So like the update tool referencing is the big one. And this is what draws like the actual the hit marker. So now we can actually show this off properly. I forgot that I had fixed the problem I thought I needed to fix, so that's always handy. But yeah, see the keeper, he's just got like massive movement abilities, so you can like push E, and it like does a dash, and it's like a charge dash. The longer you hold it, you get going pretty good, eh? But then he's also got the teleport, and he can go invisible. Because going invisible's always good. But you don't have any like conventional attacks. But what you can do is you can possess any AI in the game as well. Well, not any AI, but pretty much any AI. I've almost made them all. Apparently I broke the sprint button on this guy. But now if you push H, it also gives you this build mode. Here, you can zoom the camera out. And then this will be something that only the keeper gets, right? I need to change like some of the default settings, so like yeah, I need to change the camera settings a bit too, so you can actually pan the camera around to the keeper rather than it being stuck to his back like how it is. But yeah, you can see basically what I did. It was, I didn't do it, but there's like this really fancy plugin you can get, so I added that. And it lets you, like terraform the land all cool like that. You can also make holes if you like hold the shift key. Let's see. Which I thought was freaking cool. Oh, now we're stuck. So, oh, that didn't help. There we go. But yeah, we can turn that off. It's still a little glitched, as you can see. It didn't actually turn it off. Oh, maybe it did. But I really like the design of the keeper. He's still a little, oh yeah, the flashlight does, I bounded that to change his color. But the thing about the keeper is he still doesn't have the gravity components. See, when he flies through here, it should, in theory, just add it already. That's why he's kind of whipping. Because I did kind of a little cheater way to do it. So it does give him a little bit of... And I was wondering if my cheater way was going to work for this, but I don't think it is. But here, I'll show you what I mean by you can possess any AI almost. So the first thing we're going to have to do is we're going to have to add pathfinding, which sounds harder than it is. Bum, 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 bum. I got 3 monitors, so you got to go to. See, I don't have a lot of these either. But you got to go to volumes, and then there's. Doesn't look like it does much, right? But if you push P, it actually visualizes. So then you can actually see the AI wouldn't be able to figure out how to get up there. So we have to make it a little bit thicker. And now you can see there's actual green on there. So that's good enough. So, let's see here. Yeah, see? Now he's driving around. He shouldn't attack me, though. He's like my bra. They're unique because they'll spawn a different kind of gun every time you make one. Oh yeah, the gravity seems to be working on them when they're getting close to it. Interesting. Let's try something. Oops. See what that actually is supposed to do? It's supposed to like put you on like a spherical object, kind of like that. Well, cylindrical object. But I didn't want to use it for that. So then it like trips out. It's like, whoa, why aren't you on an object, bro? There we go. Helps if I'm actually clicked into the game, I guess. Yeah, so you can like look down. And this is my health icon, is the monkey face, which is obviously inspired from Doom. Mostly just gets bloodier and he looks sicker and stuff. But yeah, what was I doing? Oh yeah, you need the super puzzle launcher. That's what the gun's called. Oh yeah, see it does affect the bullets too. So then we'll Q, and then we can spawn a robot. Spawn another robot. Yeah, see, he is like floating around in there. That's cool. Like, oh shit, he's onto me. This robot is not. Oh. Oh, they should. Ah, right, I did, because I was still testing. So they should spawn onto different teams. This pleases me. Nope. I must have spawned them all on the same team. No, they were just being dumb. Just too many of them, Captain. I obviously need to work on their sound effects a bit, but still. See, then you can teleport. I also added a full building mechanic because I hate myself. So this is what happens in build mode: is you can spawn AI. And you can also... Oh, I can't build here. Oh, maybe I don't have any wood. I don't know, I have 500 wood. Well, it's apparently broken. Apparently that emitter is not self-destroying. Figure out which emitter that is. So while that's still spawned, we can go to our world outliner here. Oh, I see. It's because the whole blueprint never destroyed. See, it's supposed to just sit here for a little bit. But I didn't put a lifetime around it, I guess. So, oops, life. Yeah, so you can put an initial lifespan on. So, just to make it seem a little bit fancier, we'll pull this out a little bit. Go get, go set initial. There we go. And let's hook that up to there. Throw a self on there, just because sometimes it's persnickety about it. Oops. And then we want to put a random float, but we want to put it in range, right? So we want it to be at least 2 seconds long to say 10 seconds long. I think that's about fair. And then we shouldn't have that problem. I really need to get him the heck out of there. Oh. Alright, where the heck are you, buddy? Alright, so let's go over here a bit. I don't really have a way to differentiate the models yet either. I gotta set up a dynamic material to make them like red or blue to show which side they're on. I don't know why my building mode's not working. Oh shit. Like it should be working. Oh, I wonder. Yeah, it didn't unpossess the player character for whatever reason. But yeah, you can control all these little tanks too. To varying degrees of success. Some are shittier than others. Oh, no, they're just broken. The reason they're broken is because I switched controllers, my player controller over, and the fire button isn't bound to them. It's a strange problem. I know. They do work, I promise. That's why, yeah, I forgot to fix that. I gotta fix that on every single player. Oh, I didn't even think of that. Well, that's interesting. Yeah, it effectively makes him invisible too. When he's invisible, they like can't see. I apparently need to work on my invisibility spell. Probably doesn't help it's 2 a.m. Oh, you know what? It might have been, yeah. Yeah, they're pretty cool. They need a bit of work, apparently, though. I don't know why my building thing broke. I guess we gotta figure that out. Alright. So I actually figured out why I was being dumb. And it is the same reason that my guns wouldn't fire, is because the fire button is just totally broken on that character still. So we need to simply find my dude here, and we're just gonna steal the code I made. So I think what I did, yeah, see, this is what I did. I don't know if this is gonna be the greatest solution though. Yeah, definitely not gonna be the greatest solution. Yeah, see, I put the fire on a tick. Yeah, because I need more than one button, right? So instead, we're just gonna do the simple thing. There's no point in overthinking this. We'll duplicate that. And yeah. So then what will happen is when we push this button, it will set this boolean, it'll set this check to yep, and then when it's not, it'll set it to nope. So then all we have to do now is figure this out. So this is still not being called because I don't know. I don't know why that's not being called, honestly. Like, I don't know, like it really should be, since it's in my input mappings, right? But it just doesn't fire, you see? And that's because it's been in here. But then you can see, when we're in here, it's firing. No, maybe not. You're just gonna show me up, game. Yeah, see. yeah, it's just not firing for that character at all. Well, let's add it as a custom event. And then we'll go fire button. Pushed. And then from there we'll go throw this context sensitive on. So we're gonna have to go. Where the heck is it? Okay, yeah, whatever. Alright, we still need to call this. I don't know if this is gonna work great though. Nope, it's not working great at all. It's already giving me like 3 billion errors. Oh yeah. So it's because I never did set it. See on this side there's like all these errors. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, see, it's still breaking shit. It's not super happy with that setup. Let's see. Because, yeah, it's acting as if it's released all the time, which is okay, I guess. Here, let's try something. Oh yeah, see if I hold it beforehand, then it works. Let's see. I just got some fiddling to do with. See, isn't that pretty groovy though? Bloop. guys don't like my car for whatever reason. I don't know why that is, but they don't. So you want to see some cool shit? Yeah, I programmed them to hate the car for some reason. I should probably go to bed.